Now this brings me to 2021. What is the vision, Michelle? What's the goal? What are we doing this year? Hey guys, what's up? It's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video here on Chats with Michelle, guys. What is going on? How's it going? Happy 2021. I know this is the very first video that I'm making for the year 2021. Happy New Year to you guys. I know y'all been went through New Year's, but Happy New Year's for me to you. So I've kind of started a little tradition here on this channel, maybe in the last couple years. I can't remember if it's been 2 years, but I know for sure last year for sure I did it on this channel where I come and welcome you guys a Happy New Year. And then I pretty much wrap up my year previous, so the previous year, kind of like how it was, and then what my new vision, goal, mission, and the word and phrase that I have for the brand new year. So there's no difference here. We're gonna go ahead and do it now. Let's get right into 2020. 2020, like for many people, was very kind of like all over the place. So 2020, my word, my theme for 2020 was remain. That is the word that I chose. That's the one that really stuck in my spirit, in my heart, and that is what it was. So my word for remain was, my word for 2020 was remain, and pretty much the whole theme, the whole thing behind it was just to stick it through in the tough times. 2019 was a very tough year for me. I think I mentioned it so much in my videos last year. And so 2020, I was just coming through and I was like, you know what? We're not giving up. We're still going to push forward and we're going to remain. We're going to stick in it even when things get hard. And I will say that I think that I definitely did that in 2020. I pushed it through. I received lots of blessings in 2020, especially with everything that went on, and it's still going on, but you know, with everything that, you know, happened and began in 2020, I've received lots of blessings, lots of opportunities that's still coming my way. So I was very thankful for that. So I really did stick it through. 2020 was the year of adulting for me. Oh my gosh. Just like, as you guys can see by the content and the things that I pretty much spoke about on the channel in 2020, which I've now geared the channel more towards adulting and pursuing purpose. And that is because that's exactly what was happening to me in 2020. And that's definitely the direction I want to continue going in 2021. But yeah, that was pretty much 2020 in a nutshell. Now this brings me to 2021. What is the vision, Michelle? What's the goal? What are we doing this year? So if I'm being completely honest, this is part of the reason why I didn't film this video sooner, because I'll be completely honest with you guys. Like, I think December and even like, you know, coming up on January, I really didn't have a clear vision. I really didn't have a word that came to mind. And for me, I don't like to force it. I like to be something that comes naturally, that sits on my spirit, that, you know, comes in my heart. And I just like it to be something natural. I don't like to just make up words, and that I know that I need to, that I know is like speaking to me, that I need to do moving forward, etc. for the year. So with that, you know, me sitting and just kind of meditating on that and trying to figure out what it's gonna be, and then obviously not trying to force it, what came to mind, what naturally came to mind was clarity. Yes, the word is clarity. That is the word for 2021. I realized in the last couple of years, especially last year, I feel like I'm getting momentum. I feel like things are finally okay, like starting to come into place, and you know, just like little things are happening with, like, you know, the online business that I showed you guys in my, you know, 12 days of Christmas, and just like different things are starting to happen, and I'm starting to get momentum, but I'm realizing I do a lot. And with doing a lot, I'm like, I need to, number one, maybe scale back, but then not only scale back, not scale back so much where I stop, but more so just take a step back where I can get focused and get clear. And I felt so strongly that that's exactly what the word needs to be. The word this year is clarity, guys. And I feel really great about that being the word. I just feel like it's right, it fits right. And my phrase is to commit to the vision, because vision clarifies purpose. As you guys know here on this channel, as I already mentioned, that I focus on the journey of adulting and pursuing purpose. And more than anything, I realized in order for me to pursue purpose, as obsessed as I am with it, in order for me to pursue purpose, I'm going to need to have a clear vision on what exactly that is. And I feel like I'm dipping my toe into it, but I need to definitely give myself the time to be still and really hear what that is supposed to be and what it's going to be. And like I said, I feel like I've been getting momentum. So now it's just, you know, going with that. Of course, like I said, my word last year was remain, and it still kind of seeps into this year where like I know that I'm gonna have to fight the good fight and stick it through. I already feel like that in just these couple weeks in January. But most importantly, it's going to be to just get that clarity. And I also wanted to mention that the affirmation that I created for myself this year is that I already have everything that I need to make an impact. With me, and I've said this so many times on so many different videos on this channel, but like with me, I tend to think that I need more, or I need to do more, or I need more, just more, you know? And my affirmation for myself, like I said, is that I already have everything that I need to make the impact that I would like to make. You can also use that affirmation if you would like this year to know that you already have everything that you need to make an impact. And it doesn't matter, and I've learned this from, you know, Patrice Washington, which I love this woman, but what she says is that, you know, an audience of one is more than enough. And I think, you know, with this being like the social media culture that it is, sometimes we feel like we need lots and lots and lots of people, but you have to be okay with just having an audience of one and making an impact for just maybe that one person. So I'm relearning that, because that was the original goal, but then, you know, you get discouraged and everything like that. But just knowing and understanding that an audience one is still an audience, and it's still just important, and you should still do your best to make an impact. So that is pretty much my theme for this year, well, my affirmation for this year. And then just some practical things that I know that I must work on, and that will be literally the death of me if I do not work on it, is most importantly, well, there's two things, maybe three things. I wrote it down yesterday. The first thing is that procrastination has to go. Procrastination this year, more than anything, with the goals and the things that I have and I want to do, will be the death of me. So, and I experienced it yesterday, like literally yesterday evening, with procrastinating, and that's probably like a whole nother video, but procrastination definitely has to go. The second thing is time management. I do a very poor job at managing my time. Not all the time, but often I feel like I do. So that's one of the biggest things that I need to work on. And I have a planner, and I've been using my planner to make sure that I get things on point, but that's something, like a practical thing that I really want to work on. And the last thing that one of the things that I want to work on is the limiting belief, my limiting belief. I talk a lot on this channel about the limiting beliefs of others and other people's putting those limiting beliefs on you. I'm actually going to have a whole video about that and everything. But yeah, I've talked a lot about that, like limiting beliefs and different things like that. But I realized that, yes, although I can't take on the limiting beliefs of others, I definitely have to fight through my own limiting beliefs and the things that I tell myself or in my head, or worrying about what other people are thinking or not thinking, etc., 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 blah, 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 you know? So yeah, that's something that I know that I absolutely will work on this year, is just kind of, you know, putting those, like practicing on what I'm telling myself, feeding myself good thoughts, and just, you know, things like that. So anyways, guys, like I said, happy 2021. Thank you to all the new subscribers that came through from the 12 days of Christmas? No, 12 days to Christmas series that I did. I'm excited for you to go through the 2021 journey with me and all the things that I do. I'm really, I believe this year gonna really focus this channel on pursuing purpose. Adulting still, yes, but definitely pursuing purpose, because that's the journey that I'm in right now. And it's something that I'm really passionate about, something that I'm really excited about. You guys know that I did those interviews. We're working on getting them out. And yeah, because they're done. I did all of them. But even with that, the limiting beliefs in my brain, and I'm working on getting past those limiting beliefs to go ahead and release those things and, you know, get out of my own way. So anyways, guys, I hope that anything I said may have resonated with you, may have helped you in any kind of way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And like I always say, you can share this video if you would like to. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next video here on Chats with Michelle. Bye, guys.